everybody. I am so excited. Tonight is my very last episode for this season. I have my girl Bree coming on. Sorry, I have to throw this switch wrong. I look so dead, so tired, but your girl just been working, but I am so excited to have my girl on tonight. Extra special with my girl Bree. Okay, I see you. Let me see. Let me accept you. It should pop up. Did I do it right? Girl! Wait
Hey,
a minute! We matching! Ooh, 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 ooh.
I
We are
I
matching.
love it.
Yes, girl, listen. I'm like, my hair.
Okay,
Listen, whole nother story. How you
I'm good.
been?
How are you?
Good. Girl, I miss
I
you.
miss you
I
too.
haven't seen you since the summertime.
No, literally at the baby shower.
Yes. We gonna have to link soon. We
I
gonna have to. We gonna have to link soon, girl. We gonna
bet.
have to. But yes, I'm so excited to have you on today. Extra
Thank
special. Cause
you.
my last episode.
Yes, congratulations. First off,
Thank
congratulations
you.
on everything.
Ciao. I got
Every
to the same for you. I do. Girl, you got that entrepreneur set mind as well.
Thank
Girl,
you.
we be on the
Yeah,
go. So I want to give you your flowers as
thank
well.
you. I appreciate it.
Child, I'm like, it's like bittersweet. I'm like, I'm happy. And I'm like, okay, dang, it's gone. But I'm like, it's also a lot, to be
Yeah.
honest, with like everything else that's going on in life. But I'm like, okay, I need this break, to be honest.
So, are you
I,
back with like another season, or is this
yes.
okay?
Yeah, so when I come back in the fall, I'm going to pre-record and do it like how like podcasts is like normally shot and not just, live. But this was kind of like putting my foot back in the door because I did this back in what 2020, I believe, like going live, but it was just me that time and I was just like talking about different topics or whatever. So I'm like, let me just bring it back, but in the fall I'm going to do pre-recorded and not like live.
Oh, I like that.
To kind of like, yeah, to kind of like, do a whole little, not like a whole production, but I ain't nobody got no money like that. But,
Yeah.
like, I feel like that'll be a little bit easier because I feel like I could probably take multiple in like a day
Hmm.
and then, like, edit or whatever and
Hmm.
then just like put it out.
I love it. I
Yes.
love it.
Thank you, girl. Look, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying. But yes, so let's get into it. So let's do a little intro for
Okay.
those who don't know you.
Okay. So
Yes.
my name is Briana Style by Bree on Instagram. I am a hairstylist. I've been in the beauty industry for 6 years now. I specialize in bridal hair, natural hair, and installs. I am also a mentor. I also have different digital products to help you become a hairstylist or a bridal stylist. I'm also a mentor to the youth. I also do
Yes.
a lot of philanthropy work in the community. I feel like I
See, I want to talk about that as well because I see it, but I'm like, where did you get started? Okay, look, girl, I sent you some questions, but I said this my friend. We just gonna go off the
we
top of the dome
say
today. But yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But
no,
yes.
that was it. I feel like that's it. I feel like I be having my hands in so much sometimes that I forget. But for the most part, I mentioned the main things for sure.
Mhm. Yes, girl, you've been doing it. You've been doing it. So only 6 years. Why do I feel like we went to Aveda like back to back?
We
But
did
but that but I feel like that was only like was it not months apart? Was it like a year or so apart? I graduated in 17. Didn't you graduate 18 or 19?
19.
Why did I thought it was 18?
Nope, 19. Right before the pandemic and everything.
Okay. Okay, so let's okay, before we talk about the mentorship, because I love that. That's so
Oh,
cute. So cute. I love it. I love it. So let's get into it. So what made you become a hairstylist? Oh wait, let me get some background because this been my friend for over 15 years, y'all. You know what? People probably don't know because we don't like really interact. Well, we write DMs and stuff like that, but people probably don't know. I mean, people from high school, of course, know. We was like
Mm-hmm.
this. We got like so many
We
pictures together.
locked in.
We
Wait a minute. Crazy.
10th grade. You didn't go to OPPA. It was 10th grade on us, my girl. Okay, my girl. So yes, this is my friend, y'all, for so long, like so long. One of my longest friends, I would honestly say. One of my longest friends. So it's kind of like a full circle.
Yes.
Um,
And I feel like no matter how long we go
mhm.
apart without like talking or anything, like the
Yeah,
vibe is still the same, our temperament is still the same,
the
and I love
same.
it so much.
Girl, what? Okay, look. They probably like, okay, now y'all just talking about y'all trying to reminisce 15 years ago.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay, so what made you become a hairstylist?
So I always had a passion for just making women feel and look good. And on
Mm-hmm.
top of that, when I was in the sixth grade at Paul Robeson Academy, one of my teachers, she gave like a braiding class after school. And so I was just like, that's kind of cool. Let me stick around. And so I started learning how to braid in sixth grade. And ever since then, I'm like, okay, I love it. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to make my career.
That kind of makes sense because I remember you used to know how to curl real good in high school. I remember that. Look.
So wait, in high school, I literally was waking up at 5 a.m. like every 3 days. My mom used to be like, "Stop putting all that heat in your hair." I would wake up at 5 in the morning, shampoo, blow dry, and curl my hair with the Marcells. That's crazy. Before school at Oak Park.
That is crazy because I remember your hair used to be curled real cute. I remember that. I used to try to do little ponytails. Girl,
Mm,
please. But I remember your hair used to be curled. Real good. Real,
listen,
real good. Okay, like feathered. Remember
yes,
the feathered look right middle? Yeah. I think it's a picture on my Facebook.
that's crazy.
Your hair was cute. It was curled like to the back, girl. I tried. Girl, please. Girl, wearing mohawks and stuff. That was back in the day. But that was the thing. Okay, so you always had a passion for hair.
Yes.
Your
All.
whole life. So that is actually pretty neat. I mean, I wish.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But,
I to this day. No.
but your
Mm-mm.
passions is other things. Like I can
Yeah.
never do makeup. I can never
You
do.
know, girl, okay. But you know what's so crazy? I don't even do makeup no more.
You don't?
No, but you know, that's what kind of drew me to the whole industry because you know, back then when we was in school, estheticians just was not, and I say this on like almost every episode, but it's very crucial for people to understand like when we first started, estheticians just was not a thing. We didn't know what it was, let alone people did not even know how to pronounce it.
No, literally.
Yes, but I was always into makeup. I was always, I was always a girly girl.
Hmm.
I was always a little girly girl. I probably didn't wear no makeup in high school, but I was always getting my brows done.
Yeah, always.
Always like a little. But anyways, I lost that passion for makeup. Can you believe that?
I can believe it. But you venture off into other things under the esthetician umbrella. So it kind
Absolutely. Yeah, it does. And like to this day, I'm just like, I just don't really care for it no more. And I don't know. I just feel like lashes just kind of like became my thing and like
of.
my niche. And I kind of just like went with it, but I still enjoy, the facials
Mhm.
and the waxing and things like that. But like lashes is just like my whole thing. Like once I started doing that, it was like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But yeah, I lost it. Like, I can still do makeup. I still do my own makeup, but I do have a makeup artist at the shop, so I go to her now.
Uh-huh.
But before that, I went to
Yeah,
Ashley for
yeah.
years
Shout out to
because
Ashley.
of y'all.
That's my girl, okay?
Girl, okay. Shout out to Ashley. Valentina. She gonna be like,
Yeah.
y'all call me Ashley. Y'all know who I go by. But it's just so crazy. Like, even when I just think about it, just well rounded, just like how I know you to start doing your sister lashes. So now I literally do the whole friend group.
Girl, okay? Erica just said the other day, like, as soon as I drop this baby, I'm going straight to
Girl,
Ronika to get my lashes done. She talking about if I can go right now, I would. I said, Erica said,
no. I seen her post though, and she was like, this pregnancy is different. And I talked to Afton too.
mm-hmm.
And she like, she said, this pregnancy is nowhere like Aubrey. I'm like, what?
Nope. I
Cause
just
she was
house and she like, no, I'm ready for this baby to get here and this
not
is it.
Erica. Erica was Miss Workout, Miss Fit, Miss All Natural
Oh
Aubrey.
no, Erica been sitting back,
See?
picked up because she don't have no other choice.
Oh, they made her. See, he kicking her ass.
Yes, real bad.
I normally see her every June, so I'll probably see her in June. I
For
normally
right
see her
before
in
her birthday.
June. What you say,
I said, y'all be gonna see her right before her birthday.
girl? Look, now we're going into personal stuff. Okay, so sorry, y'all. We just catching up a little bit. We just catching up a little
No,
bit.
for real.
Hey, Lily, my little sister is in the chat. Okay, so I want to go back. So we talked about um the history, like you already was like into makeup. I'm not makeup. I'm sorry. Hair. I was
Yes.
into hair. You went to Aveda.
Mm-hmm.
So you graduated in 2019. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
because you started right before the pandemic, I know that you had to market and get those clients.
Mm-hmm.
So we all know COVID happened. It was like an abundance of clients. We know
Yeah.
that. It was like money was flowing. So do you feel like it like how the economy is now versus 2019? Because I always want to hit on this topic because I feel like it's kind of important for the newcomers and the new hairstylists and the new estheticians to kind of like really feel how not really not how it feel, but what it really takes to get those clientele. Because I feel that whole COVID 2020, 2021, 2022, I feel like it was easy because it was that money there. 2019, you graduated. So you know, let's talk about it. You know how it feels to really get that grind and really put that foot on that pedal.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when I first got out of school, I feel like COVID didn't happen until like a few months
Right.
after, because COVID didn't hit until after I started at Anthem Hair and Health downtown,
Okay.
and that's had to take the shutdown or whatever. But before then, I was doing $25 everything. I was doing $25 sew-ins, $25 quick weaves,
What?
$25, and I was working at the Glamour Bar at this time. So I had the Glamour Bar like packed out with people because they like, she in here doing $25 hairstyles. I'm in here. So that's how I kind of built. I'm not gonna say that's how I built my clientele, but that's how I got my name out there. That's how I built my portfolio. Now I feel like you really, really have to put the footwork in.
Yeah.
Like, your marketing skills got to be there. You have to be off of social media. Like, I tell all my mentees, like, social media is good, but you need to take it back to the old school. Pass
Yeah.
out cards, go network, go talk to
Mm-hmm.
people. You need to be in these people's
Yeah.
faces because, yes, social media work, but it's we all on social media. So
Yeah.
what's gonna set you apart from the next
Nothing.
stylist or beauty professional? You know?
Nothing but followers. Because I feel like people look at that, but that really does not matter.
No, absolutely not. I feel like it used to matter, but these days clients are starting to realize like, yeah, she got 1.4 million followers on Instagram, but she unprofessional. She not shampooing hair in the salon all day. So I'm gonna go to the professional with 2,000
Yeah.
followers. You know, I feel like they starting to realize
Yeah.
that.
So how do you feel about the whole bashing that whole, I feel like now it became a thing. Like, oh, I went to such and such. And it's specifically hairstylists. It's always hairstylists. I know you're 100% professional. You go by the book. You don't play.
Mm-hmm.
But like, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like it's like necessary at this
No.
point? It's kind of like, okay,
I
me either. But go ahead. Yeah.
Honestly, because I always feel like if you have a problem with a hairstylist, call her, go back and talk
Mhm.
to her. You know, like it's a way to settle everything. And I always tell my clients, whatever your problem is, come back and talk to me so we can fix it and you can come back. Don't get on the internet bashing me and you never gonna come back because now I just lost a client.
Yeah.
Come back, work it out, and let's move on, you know, but bashing like hairstylists, like, no, that's not it. That's not the way to go about it at all.
It's I feel like it's not, but I'm just like it just kind of make the good stylists look bad, you know, to a certain
Because they
extent.
put us all in one category.
Box. Yeah, they do. They're like, oh, like don't go to this or don't go to that. But it's kind of like, do you feel? What am I trying to say? So, of course, it's a difference to me between like a hairstylist. a real one, beautician, versus a just regular hairstylist. You got what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, because a lot of them, they're not licensed, and you can tell, because I feel like they also just don't care, because who can you tell?
Exactly.
You can't call Laura. You can't call them and say, hey, this is such and such. I want to report an
Yeah.
incident. You can't really do that.
Yeah.
So do you think they're being a little bit more like lazy,
Absolutely.
or they just don't care
It's
because they can't get in
both.
trouble?
Yeah, I think it's both. And I feel like they being lazy and they honestly don't care. And a lot of hairstylists is just in it for the money. Like I feel like if
Mm,
you're not purpose driven, you
yeah.
only in money, you gonna be lazy, you gonna be late, you gonna come
Mhm.
in with I don't care attitude because it's not purpose driven and you just don't care.
Yeah.
You beauty professionals or just entrepreneurs in general, we don't have an overhead. So like you say, who you gonna go tell? If you mess up my hair and burn out my edges, that's just it.
That's just it.
Yeah.
But then you also have those people like, okay, I don't care. She did my hair good, so I'm still going to go to her. So what, like, what is that really doing at the end of the day? You know, I feel like it's not really doing anything, because I'm still going to go to her. Or you also have some people, I don't think this way, but there's a lot of people who think like, okay, well, because they have X amount of followers, I don't care, because I want to sit in her chair, because
Oh yeah.
I look up to her, or maybe they look up to these people as like
Yeah.
idols, maybe. I don't do that because I know where the real stance is, not into the social media. But I do want to point out the whole point where you said you have to go back old school, because if I really think about like the bulk of my clientele, they're all referrals. They're all like refer.
Yeah.
It's best friends. Like I just said earlier. It started with your sister. It started with you, then your sister, and then your sister, her whole friend group. I've
Oh,
done there,
mm,
everybody. And I may get a few like, oh, I've been following you on social media for a while. I finally decided to come to you, and then now they stuck with me. But
yeah.
that's slim to none. But it's crazy that you say that, because like anybody that like, oh, do you do mentorship or this is and that? And I'm like, hey, I don't know. You have to go old school. And then also everyone, they don't have social media either.
Part.
They
That,
don't. We do, because we're in a profession, and it's kind of hard to kind of like steer away from social media, because we
hmm
have to keep up the momentum
hmm
of things, and that's like I thought that's a pro and a con. What you feel about that? As far as like, I like to take my breaks, but we can't fully take our break. I know you're taking a
that
break
part.
personally,
Yeah.
but you're still on social media. I'm
Yeah.
the same way. It's like
So I do feel like, and my mentor literally told me the other day, she was like, your content is amazing, but you're not posting consistently. And I'm like, yo, I'm posting like twice a week. That's not enough. She was like, no, you need to
no,
be posting every single day. And I'm like, every single day
that's
is,
a lie.
and I feel like absolutely it's necessary, but it's exhausting after
Mm-hmm.
worked all day.
Oh,
You content all day, and now I got to sit down and put all this content together, edit this content, come up with a caption, come up with this, come up with that, make sure it's the perfect everything, and send it out. Like that is
a
a lot.
lie.
So that's why I took a break from my personal page
Yeah.
because I was like, this too much.
Yeah.
I
I'm taking a break after tomorrow. Tomorrow, May 1st, your girl live. I was like, once me and Bree, once we do our segment, our show,
I'm like
I can
personal
officially. It's
personal
a lot.
business is just way too much, and I'm just like I would prefer to focus on what's bringing in the income and
Mm-hmm.
what my livelihood is versus posting on my personal page. But it's a lot though. I would take me back to the days when we didn't have.
Remember? No, when we started, like we probably post on Facebook like that, but it wasn't like a whole thing. Now we have
Ooh,
TikTok. That did not exist. That's number one, y'all. TikTok did not exist. Okay? It
literally,
was really only Facebook and Instagram. That's all
yep.
you had. Instagram was set up so
And we
differently.
was posting actual
Yes.
photos on Instagram. We weren't like editing video. It was a
No.
photo caption, and the caption was "openings book with me." That was it.
That was it.
It was
And that straight to the point.
now you have to have a whole content strategy. Like
Everything have to match, because you want your page to look aesthetically pleasing. We don't want it to look all over the place. We don't get enough credit because we do everything.
literally everything.
I have so so much content in my phone, and then I'm just like, I don't know. And I'm back in school too, so I'm finishing my master's right
Ooh,
now. Thank you.
congratulations.
So that's just to go back with the beginning of the video, and I was like, girl, this is a lot, and I'm kind of like happy and sad that it's ending, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of a little happy on the personal side of it because it takes away a day
Yes.
for me.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then when I was in school, my Monday evenings was taken away from that class.
Mm,
So I was missing 2 days out the week, and then I still have to live.
yep.
Like, I'm still a person.
Yes.
I'm not a machine. So I'm kind of like happy and sad, but it's like I'm just doing so much at work,
It's
but I'm like,
breaks are absolutely necessary.
yes,
Literally.
yes, I'm taking a break until I go see Beyonce. I'm just saying. Until I go see my girl in Chicago, I'll be back in two
Okay.
weeks. But until then, it's just like whatever. But I just wanted to touch on that for a second. Like social media, like you said, it plays a huge part, but you also have to go back to the old school.
Yeah, you
There's
do.
some flyers made. Go put them out there now because it kind of just shows like, okay, I really want it.
Yeah. And
You know, like
you got to get out and talk to people. Like for a long time, I was like, I just want to be in my bubble, my shell. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to build a community. Follow me on social media.
yes,
Your
that's
hair
it.
done. But you kind of have to get out there and talk to people so people can meet you and see your personality and all of
Hmm.
you got to get out there for sure.
That's so crazy that you said that because my last episode, I mentioned that and I mentioned how for years that I put myself in this bubble where I felt like, why am I going to networking events?
Hmm.
I know what they gonna say. What am I going there for? So for years I did not go, but once 2025 hit, I'm like, you know what? I need to step outside that box. And that's
Yeah.
also another reason why I came up with Esthie Talk because I have a fear of public speaking. So I'm like, okay, well, if I can do it little by
Yeah.
little, eventually, you get what I'm saying? I can
Yeah.
probably do my own
Yeah.
event and not be so afraid because right now, this is live. You mess up, you say what you say, and
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? But, I mentioned that and I'm like, okay. You got what I'm saying? Like, I have to do what I have to do at the end of the day. You got what I'm
And you
saying?
got
But
to take baby steps for sure. So I'm proud of you for starting because I
thank
never get
you.
on live. Girl, I get on live like nope, I'm out of here.
Me too. No, only time I enter a live is if I make a mistake. I'm like, oh, I want to see me. But I found that when people see you, they
Hmm.
see your face, they see you speaking, and I'm like, okay, I can relate to
Yeah.
her. I might start
Yeah.
going to her.
Yeah.
You just really never know. But this is like a baby step for me
I
to
love
conquer my fear of public speaking.
I love it.
Thank you.
Good for you.
You need to do segments too, girl. Why not?
I'm gonna work my way slowly into it.
You might as well because why not? Look, I'm like, why not, girl? You might as well. I mean, we already here. Why not?
That's true. We gonna take baby steps and get there.
You said not right now, Ronika. That's enough. You said I already agreed to doing this and we live and yeah. So okay, so next I want to touch on the mentorship.
Okay.
Okay, how did that start?
So I was working with Wise Mentorship maybe like oh, that was probably a little over 8 years ago.
Oh,
And I was like, yep, Chantel is the founder. And I was kind of just like helping out in the community, doing different things. We had mentees, so I would like meet up with my mentees, like maybe once a month or so, keep in touch with my mentees and just kind of keep them on a good path.
for sure.
And then I kind of just strayed away from Wise. One of my clients was actually one of the hiring managers for Pretty Brown Girls. And she
Mm,
was just like, I think you will be perfect. And I was like, you do? She was like, yeah. And so she was just like, fill out the application, give us a call, and we're going to get you in the schools as soon as possible. And literally, I've been working with Pretty Brown Girls for almost 4 years
wow.
now.
Okay, so Pretty Brown Girls is a mentorship that's not founded, but began with. So is it like an after school program?
So
Or
after school, during
oh,
school.
during school as
Yeah.
well. Oh, that's
Yeah. So
amazing.
we'll probably do like I'm at Palmer Park and I'm at Pierce Middle School. And at Palmer Park we do it after school, so from 4:30 to 5:30. And at Pierce I go from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So it's kind of like in there
Wow.
right after first hour almost.
Okay.
So,
It's
yep.
not every day though, right?
No, once a week.
Oh, so do you do this every week?
Yep, every Tuesday.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Yep, and with Pretty Brown Girls, we just more so kind of cultivate the girls into confidence, self-esteem, self-love, being your authentic self, loving your brown skin. Because honestly and truly, it's hard being a brown girl. Like it's really
Yeah.
out here being a brown girl. So just really allowing them to be heard and be seen for sure.
That is wonderful. Okay, so does the student themselves sign up or is it like the parent?
Nope. So the counselor or the coordinator,
Oh,
they
okay.
send out mission slips to the parents, and if the parents feel like
Hmm.
their child or their daughter would be a good fit, they sign a permission slip and send it back, and that's how they're entered.
That's so crazy you said that. That kind of reminds me when I was in, I believe, fourth or fifth grade,
Mhm.
we had a mentorship, not mentorship, but we had a mentor. Her name was Miss Shabazz. I wonder where she is right now. But it
Oh,
was kind of
mhm.
similar. And it was conflict resolution. I think we all had like a little conflict resolution thing.
Yeah,
And that was one of the girls. And I remember she would take us out of class. We would do these meetings. And it was just all about like exactly what you said,
yeah,
self-esteem and girl power, really. And that's so crazy. So, shoot, that was so long ago, but it's pretty much what you're
same
doing right now.
thing. Yep,
It's important because, as you can see, I'm a grown adult and I still remember this woman
yes,
who used to like distill, like, hey, you're good enough,
yes,
you're this, you're that. And it was just something that was during class.
yes, yeah. I feel like that's absolutely needed for sure. It's so
It
needed.
is. It is like, I feel like some people like, oh, it really don't matter or things like that. Or maybe people just don't feel the need for it, or maybe they don't feel it's necessary, but it definitely is. Like
Yeah.
me and my friend, we're actually going to put together, she's actually, hey Tierra, I believe she's on live right now, but we're going to do like a program called Esthie Bestie
Oh, I
for young.
like.
It's like mentees for like,
Yeah.
yeah, younger girls who wants to become estheticians or in the beauty industry
Oh,
in general. We're
yeah.
going to do that. Yeah, so we're going to come up with that. We're going to do a little bit more talking, a little bit more discussion when it comes to that. But I feel like that is a beautiful thing. That's a great thing. And for you to commit your Thursday simply to give back to the youth,
Girl,
girl, that is
girl.
amazing. What?
Yep. And I
That is,
enjoy it. I love it so much.
I love that. I really do.
Thank
I
you.
really do. I love that. Look at you, Bree. Look how far you came.
Girl, okay.
Yourself, you also need to give yourself flowers too. You don't do that enough.
I actually don't. And I get so many DMs where like my homegirls and just like clients and just people that's been following me for a long time, they be like, Bree, like you've grown so much. I'm so proud of you. And I be sitting back like, I'm just doing what I do on a daily basis. But you're right. I don't give myself flowers enough. Not at all.
Yeah, you
But
need to.
it's I feel like with me, I just do what I do on a daily basis. So I don't know if it's I'm not noticing it, but
Yeah.
like I just get up and do what I do. So it's kind of hard. I don't know.
But
It's
you're
kind of
making
weird.
a huge impact as well, especially for those girls. Just imagine, like they're gonna grow up just like how I remember Miss Shabazz. They're gonna remember what they call you, Miss Bree
Miss Bree.
or Miss Honor. Okay,
Bree. Uh-huh.
that's so cute. Yes,
Mm,
girl, you gotta give yourself flowers. It's a lot to be in this industry, especially now. I really feel like just like after COVID, I'm not gonna say it made things tough, but it also broadened our industry way more. Of course, we know
mm-hmm.
hairstylists been existed since before we were even thought of.
Mm-hmm.
Estheticians been out here, but it's a little bit more harder now
It
for the
is.
newer
Absolutely.
girls.
And with
And I just
everybody doing it and everybody clients locked into who they already
yes,
locked in, that's
it,
yeah, it's hard.
it is. But guess what? We're gonna keep it going. So that goes into the next question. So
Uh-huh.
what I'm not gonna say women Lulu. Sorry, I know you hear her
So
barking.
cute.
Girl, she's barking at her toy. She had 10 toys on the floor. She's trying to get another toy out of the box.
Oh
Hold on
my
one second.
God.
I don't
Wait,
know.
that's too
I
cute.
don't even know what she wants. Sorry, girl. Okay, so I want to know, how did you find your niche in the beauty industry?
So honestly, it came with experience and trial and error for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Like when I first started doing hair, I was doing everything across the board. And
Mm-hmm.
after so many years, I just started to niche down slowly but surely. And yeah, I feel like I just started to niche down. And I like to do what I love to do. Like I
Mm-hmm.
don't like frontals and closures. And my
Yes.
clients be like, well, why you don't do it? And I be like, honey, I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. If I do something that I don't enjoy, it's gonna feel like work. I
Yeah,
don't want it to feel like work. I want it to do things that I enjoy. So I feel like enjoying what you do is necessary for sure.
that makes sense. Like my hairstylist, I've been going to her since I was 17.
Yeah.
She's like a cousin to me. I had her on the episode, and she don't know how to do my hair, but the next person will be you. Okay, it'll be you. I'm just saying. But she's the same way, and I feel like I just gravitate towards those type of hairstyles because she don't do closures, she don't do frontals, but she
Hmm.
don't do tape ins. I know you do tape ins,
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
That's one thing she don't do. She
Okay.
don't do that, but I feel like also y'all clientele, just overall thinking about it, it's the
It's
same
the
because I feel like y'all clientele are those real working
yeah,
women, those simple women.
yeah,
I'm a simple
yeah,
person. I've never worn a frontal in my life because it doesn't fit me. It's not me.
yeah.
I never attach myself to that. If I don't wear my real hair, a sew in, a quick weave, or braids, that's it.
That's
That's
literally
literally me.
yeah. And I do feel like
You know.
my demographic of clients, like
Mhm.
you say, my clients don't be in no frontal. They can care less. My clients
Yeah.
are very simplistic, minimal,
Yeah.
everyday working with CEOs and all the things. And what I do works for them, and I love it. I'm happy.
Yeah. And I feel like it's important to scale down.
Yeah.
Like you said. It's
Oh,
very important because when you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that. It's kind of like, but why am I doing all of that? Like why if I enjoy doing this?
and
I'm not gonna step outside the box because now I feel like I'm not really giving you 100% because
yeah,
maybe I'm not confident in
yeah,
doing a frontal.
yeah.
So now you like, okay, girl, I'll try it out. I don't know how it's gonna look.
And I feel like with different styles bring different clients. That's one
Yes.
thing that I learned. It just kind of brings
Good.
a different clientele,
Yeah.
and I honestly love the clientele that I built. Like not even the number amount,
Mm-hmm.
but more so like my clients in general, like their vibe, their energy. Like my
Mm-hmm.
clients are upper echelon women, and I love it, and I
Yes.
brag on them all the time. And just kind of putting your hands in everything, you're gonna be all over the place, and your clientele gonna be all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm too organized. I like everything to be A through Z. That's it.
Yes.
No right turn, left turn. We keeping it straight. So,
You ain't never lied. We have so many similarities. I'm such an
mhm,
organized person.
girl,
I'm like, it gotta be like this, then this, then this. And then I keep telling myself, like, oh, I'm gonna learn how to do this, or I'm gonna do this, and I never end up doing it because I'm
nope.
like, Ronika, just stick to your lane.
Just stick.
If these three services is what you specialize in, that's just what you specialize in.
And
Don't try to branch off.
it's
I didn't hear what
always
you said.
somebody, literally,
You said it's
always.
always somebody for you.
Yeah.
You broke.
Always
Oh yeah.
like if you offer three services, two out of three people gonna be like, I want them services that she
Yeah.
offering. You know,
So like, you still don't do the ombre brows. I'm like, no, and I would never do it. But why not? You used to do brow fills. That's just not my thing because
mm,
I look at my life now. We
yeah,
built our brand to
yeah,
where it is now. I'm not going
no,
backwards. That's just me. I don't want to go backwards. I finally have a set schedule that I love. Remember we
yeah,
talked about that?
yes,
Remember that? You was like, girl, I'm like, girl, take them days off. And now you have a set schedule too. That was like years ago.
yes,
But it's like girl, it's going on what, the ninth year for me. Starting my bit in 2016. That's crazy. So it's
that,
like I can't miss part. This is what I'm gonna do, y'all.
I
I'm gonna
can't be
do y'all no
nobody
more.
but me. Okay, I can't do nobody but me and offer the services that I offer. That's it. That's all.
Okay, I just don't have the time, man. It's like I feel like if I was to add on more services, especially like ombre brows, no, that requires a whole nother day of working. I
That
can't do that
that's
because I'm so committed.
trying to
Yeah, I'm.
fit it in your schedule. Like, nope, my schedule already organized the way I love it. I'm good here.
Go to my friend. She can do it for you. Go to my friend. She specializes in that. But like you said, just to go back on different styles, different it breaks on different people.
Yeah.
So people ask me all the time, how do you handle these certain type of clients? I said, I don't. Why don't you? They don't come to me.
Baby, they don't come sit in my chair, okay?
They don't come to me. They're like, you never had. And I'm like, if I ever had one, Bree, I kid you not, I would service them one time and they won't come back. I've
Yep.
never had to like actually like, hey, I don't want you to come to me because you blah blah. I've never had to do that. They dismiss themselves because we just don't
Yeah.
click. But
Yep.
that's when I tell you that's a needle in a haystack. That never happens to me. And
Neither.
if I ever have like an issue, not even an issue, so I may have a new client where it's a no show.
Okay.
So then, like my girls at the shop, like, so what you gonna do? You gonna change your policy? You gonna just no? I'm not even gonna address it.
Nope.
That's a needle in a haystack. That's one person I've never serviced before that done that. If it's a client that I've been servicing for years,
Mm,
they're gonna contact me. I'm gonna be
yeah.
reasonable because I do be a little bit more
Yeah.
lenient on
Absolutely.
those regulars. They spoil,
Okay.
but it's okay because they pay my bills at the end of the day. If you're being realistic,
Yep.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't, or they'll say like, "How do you address this? Should I post? Don't post nothing on social media because one person made you mad."
Girl, okay. And
Briana.
one thing I've learned from like my newer clients that's now regular clients coming from their old clients, they're like, my old stylist used to yell at all of us because one person did something. She used to get on live or get on social media
Yep.
and make a post about something that one person did. Now we all feeling like we in trouble. I'm never
Yep.
gonna bring Instagram. I'm never bringing it to social media ever.
You don't. What Jessica say? That's me. Jessica. That's my makeup artist. She work in the shop. That's my girl. But you know what? Jessica be like, Ronika, what you think? I be like, don't do that. She be like,
Jessica,
okay.
don't post on no social media. Let it go.
Let it
Okay.
go. You have to because, like you just said, it's gonna make your regulars feel away. Because
If if you're running a
yeah,
professional business, you never gonna bring it to social media ever. If you
yes,
are if you're running a professional business, your clients are very professional, and one thing happened because things happen, of course.
yes,
The last thing you want to do is bring it to social media. Address that person privately and move
yes.
forward, and that's it.
What she said, you know how bad I hate. She hate no shows. Oh my god, she was like, she was like, Ronika. I'd be like, Jessica, no. I'd be like, you don't say nothing. She'd be like, okay, but I'm mad. I'm like, I know you mad, but all that's doing is just like weeding out the people that's not meant for you
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day.
Because listen, charge their card or send them an invoice for not coming, and if they don't pay it, block them, and they can never come to you
That's what she
again.
do.
It's literally that
It's that
simple.
simple. That's what she do. She like, I was about to block them. Go ahead. Because at the end of the day, they was never
Yep.
serious. Because me, if I cannot make an appointment, me personally, maybe because I'm a beauty professional, I pay
I
still. I can't make it. Here you go.
still pay.
I still
Absolutely.
pay. I'm like, girl, I'm so sorry. This happened. Here go your
Because
money.
I was going to dish out this money anyways.
People don't look at that.
Yep.
They don't. They don't. But I also feel like when it comes to our regular, sometimes I bend the rules a little bit
I do.
a little bit too much. And I'd be like, okay, girl, now you know I should have charged you this, but I'm going to do that.
Okay.
But you know what? That's what keep them coming for 5+
I'm
years. So it's like y'all not going nowhere.
Because y'all are my celebrities. Like, people bend
Yes.
for celebrities. No, I'm bending the rules for my regular clients that come all
Yes.
the time. They come on time, they pay, they tip, and they refer.
Girl,
I'm bending. Oh,
what? Yes. Hey, Mariah.
hi,
Hey, girl.
Aya. Oh my
Look, I
God.
know, right, girl? Look, she need to be in the little bubble with
Yes.
us. That's high school days.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes. But But you ain't never lied. I will bend the rules, but sometimes I have to get on their butts. I be like, listen here. I know. No, you need to
Cause
know.
they be knowing. They,
I know
they
you want to do this, but if you can do this, I'm like, girl, come on. Come on. Now she said I can come on. You can do a three-way. You can do a three-way live. I don't think so.
oh
Yes,
my
my
God,
regulars.
come on, she got to get on for a minute.
Yes, can I ever in? Yes, my regulars can get anything. It's always the new clients that get. You ain't never lied. Always. Mariah, let's join in. Is she? I'm not sure. I saw four. Girl, ask to join the live real quick, y'all. Mariah
Wait,
gotta join in real
Mariah,
fast.
Mariah, I have not saw you since Oak Park. Oh my gosh,
You
that's
have it, Mariah.
no.
Come on, girl. Let me
I
see. Okay, I'm
I
trying to
see
add her.
Mariah maybe like in the summertime after graduation, but that was
What?
it. Yeah.
That was so long ago. Ask to join the live. Oh wait. Hold on. I just invited her. Oh wait, she in here. Except, let's see.
Hey girl! Sorry y'all, I look a little messy. But hey y'all, I miss
Yes,
Hi.
I
y'all.
miss
Oh
you.
my
This
gosh.
what?
And y'all doing
Not a
so good.
three-way. This is my first three-way.
Y'all doing so good. I'm on the live like yes, okay.
Wait, Jessica said not an Oak Park reunion.
Oh Park, we back. We
We
back.
back. We back. Bro, you haven't seen her in that long.
I know I never run into Briana. Like I run into
No,
everybody else. I feel like you be low key. Like
She
you be
do.
doing your own thing.
I do.
She do. She do.
I love that for you
Yeah.
though.
Mariah, I haven't ran into you in a minute.
Cause you
So,
know I move.
I
So
know.
I haven't been.
I
Wait,
know.
Cause the airplanes.
because
Y'all seen them airplanes falling off the sky? I said,
Girl,
I don't know.
please.
For real, y'all.
Girl,
I saw them but
you be
Ronnie, you still be
sneaking.
going out of town.
I do. I
You
do.
do. I'm about to get back on the airplane. I'm gonna come see y'all when I come back to
You
Michigan.
better not listen. Don't play us.
I'm
Tell Brianna.
serious. Let's do it. I'm down.
Y'all, we got some. Listen, I'm gonna post our picture from high school, us three.
Oh, which
wait, you
one?
got
Which picture?
I think we was in the hallway. We was in the hallway.
Y'all, we used to hang out
We
every
did.
single day, all
that
us three of us.
We did. We
crazy.
was we was like
We
this.
was like,
Yes, I still have y'all homecoming picture on my mama living room.
You
I remember
lying.
I
that
can't.
photo.
I'm so
Wait,
Hey,
serious.
happy birthday, Mama. Today her birthday.
oh, happy
She
birthday!
I
having a little
got her husband.
party.
Yes,
She having a party in Michigan.
she
I
is.
said, I wish I could come. I'm just them airplanes. Y'all be freaking me out.
Girl,
I'm sorry.
ain't no way. You've been here this year.
Before the airplanes start falling out the sky, that was in January. I said, I don't know, God. I can't
Girl.
be up there stuck.
If you don't airplane and stop playing, oh my
Exactly.
god.
I know, Brianna. I know she the one with the main faith. Come on now.
But
Okay.
the airplanes was different. It was too many. I said, God, am I supposed to drive home? I think I'm supposed to drive because
Brian, please. I'm not about to play with you.
I love what y'all doing. I
Thank
love your
you.
podcast. I love what you doing, Bree. Like
Thank
y'all are
you.
doing big things. Like it's just like watching y'all. Y'all just coming like up and up and up.
Oh, thank you, Mariah.
Yeah, like no, I'm serious. Like every time I do see y'all, like even on social media or like seeing y'all do like a panel or something, it's just like you could just see our brand just growing, and I love that.
Oh,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yes, y'all keep
Appreciate
going.
it.
Keep going. Even if y'all see me in the comments, y'all know how I be just liking
Yeah.
stuff. I be all in y'all comments.
She do.
I'm
I be
so
like, she
proud of
didn't
y'all.
read that post. I'm like, I said, Mariah ain't read that.
Now,
She just
I
screenshot
support. I like to support. Do you want the support or no?
Yeah, I do. Keep double tapping.
Okay.
I got you. I got you.
Okay.
I got you. And Bree, I'm gonna be on your page too,
I
liking stuff, commenting. You know,
did.
get y'all engagement going. But I'm
Yes.
so
Yes.
proud of y'all.
Thank
Thank you so much. I
you.
really appreciate you joining our live.
Yes.
No problem. No problem. You
Yes.
guys make sure y'all buy all their products. And yeah, what
Okay.
are y'all having an event coming soon?
No, not coming soon. Well, I'm not. I don't know about Briana.
No, no, not that I know of. Nope, not right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep watching to see if
Yes.
y'all do something because I am coming back. I'm gonna come
Girl,
back.
you better come back.
At least in the few. I mean, it's like I can come back. It's just them planes. But like y'all said, I do need to get over that. No, for real.
You really do. You the main one with the biggest faith, girl. Come
That's
Except for
on.
those airplanes. Except for those airplanes.
I only been on the airplane one time when I went to Denver in February, but it wasn't bad. But I'm going to
But
see
didn't you go to
Beyonce.
Miami?
That was I'm actually going to Miami in May again, but I'm going
Oh,
to see
maybe I can meet
Beyonce.
you.
Yes.
I can
Oh yeah.
meet
Oh
you.
yeah. No,
Brianna, you should come to Florida.
I'm
Y'all should
going
come
to
to
New York.
Florida.
Florida. I'm coming on
Okay.
the 30th.
Oh, well, let's link.
Oh, I
Okay.
have a right on the
Yes.
30th.
Where
What you doing, Brianna,
you
on the 30th?
I have a wedding to do. I have a
You don't
bride.
know what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Get that
yes.
money,
That's so
girl.
good.
Get that.
Well, y'all are welcome to come anytime. Like,
I'm gonna
if
call
y'all
you.
ever want to link up and do something,
Yes. I
Call
love.
you. Cause I gotta see you
call
when I
me,
come to
girl.
Florida. Well, wait, no, that's too far. So I'm flying into Fort Lauderdale. What's that? 3 hours away from you?
Yeah, it's only 3 hours away. I could drive.
Okay. All right. Well,
I
hey.
leave literally every weekend. Like that's the thing. I was in Tallahassee last weekend. I just drove
What?
Oh.
How far was that? I mean, it's Tennessee, but
3 hours, 3 hours and 30
that's
minutes.
into Tennessee.
No, Tallahassee. That's
What?
like North Florida. Yeah.
Oh, girl, I don't know nothing about Florida. Clearly, I thought it was
No,
Tennessee.
Okay.
not Tennessee. Oh, I can't do
I
that far.
was
That's like with them
like 3
airplanes.
hours. I was
That's
gonna say, dang, girl, that ain't
that's
nowhere. Okay, I thought Georgia was
hard.
next to Florida. It
Okay. 3
is.
bad.
Yeah, Miami is only 3 hours away. Like people be going there on the weekends.
Okay.
So it's kind of like us going to Chicago.
Chicago.
Yep, like Chicago or like we be going to Toledo,
Oh,
Florida.
oh yeah,
It's like
Toledo is
close,
like
like
right there.
Yeah.
mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to call you.
Yeah.
Call me, girl. I don't be doing nothing. I
Girl-
be chilling at home.
So I don't be doing nothing,
But
chilling at
girl,
home,
look,
girl.
I be at home just finding stuff to
Comfortable,
do.
comfortable. Okay, comfortable. That's all that
And
matters.
so
Okay.
I be in the house, y'all, looking at y'all Instagrams. I be at the house chilling. But I am
Double
going to
tapping.
see Chris Brown. Chris Brown gonna be here, and I think he gonna be here in September or like
Oh,
August.
he
Yeah,
gonna be here in August. I'm going.
yeah.
I just went to
You
his
was
last
already close
one.
to him, girl.
Marcel, yeah, Marcel hosted.
I
Oh,
saw
that's
that. That's so
good.
amazing.
Yeah, I didn't get to meet him, but
Y'all keep going up. I
Yes.
told y'all.
That's good.
it's
That's
what it is. But I
Did
am
you
going to
see him?
Chicago. No, girl, they like kind of was like, oh, y'all can't really stand right here. Follow me, so you can have like a good. So we were still
Oh,
backstage,
okay.
but we were like on the side. But when he was getting ready to come out, they made like us move over. So no,
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
even see him other than on the stage. But that's fine.
Yeah, that's probably his protocol. Like he don't.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, it ain't no big deal. Whatever. Yeah,
Girl,
Yeah.
but that's
still
nice
in
though.
the building and you was close.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
girl,
you was. It don't matter. You was
I'm
literally
at
right
other
there.
celebrities, so I'm like, hey, I just didn't meet
Yeah.
him, but
Oh,
hey, it is what
yeah.
it is. It was
You
nice
probably
though.
used to it, ain't you?
I
Yeah.
At
am. I just been,
this point,
because like when you be around, you gotta kind of like be chill because nobody else doing too much. You don't want to be that
Yeah,
one
yeah,
person
yeah.
that's like, can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? You kind of gotta just like, hi, and deep down I'm like,
You're
hi.
like, oh,
I'm like, hey,
I'm like, oh my
I can't
god.
be the group.
I can't be a groupie right now. I
I
can't be
can't
a
be a
groupie.
groupie. I can't be a
Hey,
groupie.
it's just
Marcella
Chris
okay.
look at me.
Brown.
Okay, Marcella look at me like, girl, you embarrassing me.
We're still like, I got you here at my job and
Oh,
you're
And
doing
you
too much.
okay, you
with
doing
the
too much, Ronika. Calm down. Calm down. Like when I met Angela Yee, when we first went over there, I'm like, he's still up there talking, and I was just talking to somebody else, and in my head, I'm like, I know I want to get a picture with her, and then we looked back around, and I was like, I got a picture. It was
But I
cute
feel
though,
like that don't sound groupie. You just like, hey, I just want a picture. Like,
Yes.
which is
That's
true,
mm-hmm.
but you just never know. It honestly, y'all, it don't even be the celebrities; it's their bodyguards.
oh,
Mm.
for
They be
real?
like, no, no, never now, no. I'm
I can
like,
see that.
I'm like, she didn't even say nothing, but okay. Shoot the messenger, don't shoot
I
me.
just want to say hello.
That's it. I want to say hi, but
Dang.
okay, you know what you mean? Whatever. But yeah.
People take their job too serious, y'all.
Way too
Like
serious.
Meanwhile, getting paid $20 an hour, please,
$20 an hour to just do so much.
please, whatever. But it's a good experience.
I,
But yeah, so when I come to Florida, I'm gonna call you. So I don't want to hear nothing.
Right. I'm ready. I haven't been to Miami. Like when I first moved here, y'all, like I was literally going to like, cause you know it was different. It's always cold in Michigan where we're from. So
Yeah.
I wanted to try all the beaches. I wanted to go to all the cities. So I used to go to Miami like once a month
okay.
by
Oh,
myself.
girl, yes.
Literally just by myself. Like I'm used to it now. Like when I moved here, I got some family down here, but I be by myself
Okay.
a lot. So I got used to just traveling by myself.
Girl, that's brave.
I love, I love a solo trip now.
Oh, see, Bree love a
Yes.
solo trip. Bree used to it.
Now y'all know I'm codependent.
It's so, I promise you, Ronnie, you get used to it.
Yes.
Like it feel just like Michigan. I don't know how to explain it. It
Really?
feels like
You
I'm
in
at
a whole
home.
you're far away. It's not like you're in Ohio or Chicago,
I
ma'am.
know, but I can't like it feel like I'm in, I don't know, like it looked just like Michigan, but it just got palm trees.
Girl, please.
No, we have the same stores. I kid you not, it's the same thing.
Okay, quick question. Now we didn't add right in.
Oh, sorry.
What made you move to Tampa? I never
Right.
asked you.
Girl,
What made you do
the
that?
snow.
Girl,
I
please.
promise to
No
God, like
part.
Bree, when I tell y'all, I was so like, okay. So I used to have a little bitty car, right? I'm so serious. I had this little bitty car, and every time I got on the road, and I was already like, I mean, I had built like a pretty good network
Yeah.
in Michigan. I love Michigan. It was never like I'm leaving because I don't have any connections or anything like
Yeah.
that. It was more so like I want to see what else is out there, and I want to find a
I
man
know
in Detroit. So
that's right.
I just wasn't working in Michigan. I'm like,
Okay.
Lord, maybe my man.
My man, my man.
I know. I just wasn't like it was like everybody had somebody, or it was just like I didn't really vibe with. You know how
Yeah.
you just talk to people on the low key. So I'm like, okay, well maybe my husband not here, but it was really the snow. I already was having that feeling like I want to see what else is out there, but I'm scared. But and then, girl, one day my car I got caught in a snowstorm on my way home. You know that bad one we had like I think it was like 2 years ago, and it was like a 25 car pileup.
I
I
remember.
think I remember.
It was like on
Yeah.
96.
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all, so I missed it. I had just missed it. Like I was just driving past. I got caught in the snow, so they didn't have time to put the salt down. So I couldn't see, and I'm just praying, like, Lord, please just let me get home. I got bad tires. Like, let me get home. Girl, I'm sliding across the freeway, kind of just letting the car go. And I'm just like, I'm so sick of this. It keeps snowing. So then it was like a real bad, and I felt like God was like putting it in my heart to move anyway, because I was already thinking about it, but I
Right.
wasn't sure. Cause I'm like, this could go really bad or this could go good, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
I don't have any family, like a lot of family down here. I didn't have any money saved up at the time. So it's like, this could go really bad or this could go good, you know? So, girl, it was a real bad snowstorm. I had shoveled up I had to take a broom and take all the snow off of my car.
Okay.
Literally, so you know how heavy the snow is when it
Yeah.
be like the
Girl.
real when it be packed
Yes.
down. So I'm shoveling the snow. I'm frustrated. So girl finally got the car clear or whatever. Was able to leave. So the next day, It snowed again. It started over. It was like the snow was piled up the next day. I said, I can't do this. Girl, I started looking for apartments. I just went on the internet, like literally I just got up by faith. I literally decided I was gonna leave like the 28th of December, and then I moved like January the 10th. I
That's
What?
had
crazy.
nothing lined up, nothing. I literally just packed up my car, asked my mama, can she ride down there with me? And I left.
I love it.
Wow. And you've been there ever since.
Yeah, and it's been good. It was hard the first 3 months because like we grew up in
Yes.
Michigan, so I'm attached to everybody in Michigan. Like
Yeah.
I'm attached. So and I got nieces and nephews,
For
so
sure.
I'm just like, I don't want to leave them, but it was really hard. But I was just like, no, I made a commitment.
Yeah,
I'm going to stick it out. So after 3 months, it got so much easier. Like I started networking down here, making friends. Like, girl, I got a whole community down here now.
I love
That's
Like,
that.
it's
amazing.
just like Michigan. I know it sounds crazy, but if you think of that mindset, it's just like how
Yeah.
you would meet women and network in Michigan. They the same, like they be vibing down here. It
Mhm.
ain't no weird. You know how people be like you go to
What?
a city, you like, okay, the vibes is off. It's like the girls is regular. They
Really?
cool.
So you just was like, I'm gonna move to Florida, and that's just you ain't think about no damn tornadoes, no hurricane, not
No,
hurricanes,
I
okay.
girl.
I did think about the hurricanes, but everybody told me like it wasn't. No, this is where you right, Ronnie. That's where I messed up at.
I'm like, girl, you moved to Hurricane City.
Look though,
Trying to run
look at my
away.
reasoning.
No.
Yes, to a
I
hurricane.
know. She be on my head. Okay. You're right. Okay. But before I moved, I did ask. I'm like, okay, do y'all have really bad hurricanes? They said it had never been a hurricane here in 100 years.
Last year.
Until the year I moved.
Okay.
I'm like, white girl, they got to evacuating down here. It
Remember
was
I
like
asked
five
you. Remember I
tornadoes.
asked you. I said, "Are you
Yeah.
okay?" I thought about you. I said, "Are you? I'm all right.
Thank you,
I'm
Ronnie.
safe."
That's
I
great.
went to Atlanta.
You
I left and went to Atlanta.
said, "Yes,
But
girl."
girl, the 1 year I moved here, it was a hurricane. But the good thing about it was I learned once I moved here how to move. So I got the apartment on the top
Mm,
floor.
mm.
So if it ever flood, it never gonna reach the
Oh,
top floor.
okay.
Yep, I learned how to do it now.
Yeah.
Their bugs are really bad here. That's another
Oh,
thing I had to learn. But I get the apartment sprayed and stuff, so I don't have that. You just gotta. It's just adjustment.
It is.
God,
Yeah.
But
you
I'm
brave.
praying it don't be no hurricane.
It was.
But it's better than Houston. Now
Oh, yeah.
Houston get
Yes.
floods,
Oh yes,
tornadoes.
everything
I would never
bugs,
move to
big
Houston.
bugs.
Yeah, they
Mm-mm.
have flying roaches in
Oh,
Houston.
oh.
So
I've never been to Houston, but I heard about it.
yeah,
Hu-
I never been to Houston. Bree,
Houston,
you been to Houston?
yes. Houston is a vibe where I would never move there. I would never live there. Too many natural
Was it hot?
disasters.
Was
Too many.
it real hot?
It was.
Right.
And I went in the middle of
Ooh.
August. It was like hot. But the natives, they don't be caring. They be out there drinking, partying. And
Uh-uh.
I'm like, y'all not
Y'all
sweating. I'm about to die.
go pass
Right.
Okay.
out.
No,
Be
they
in the hospital
that's
trying to turn up with 100 degree
Right.
weather. Absolutely
You're
not.
like, I done passed out.
I told my homegirl I don't want no drinks. I want to sit here, be still, and fan myself with a glass of water. That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
It's
when it's
hot.
that hot, you can't even drink. Honestly, you
No,
can't.
You
I
can.
wouldn't even have the urge to drink. It's just
no,
too hot. You can't
You
even
will get
enjoy yourself.
dehydrated so
Yes,
fast.
literally.
Like,
you could. But that's brave of you, Mariah.
Yes, I love
but I
Seriously.
love it now. Like, it's like a little vibe. I don't know. It like the beach is like only 20 minutes away.
it. Mm-hmm.
You right near, so I just been like exploring,
Yeah.
I don't have any kids yet. I'm not married yet, so I'm like, I
Yeah.
want to see as much. Well, that don't mean you stop once you get married and have kids, but
Right.
I'm like, I got time, so
Yeah.
It's almost time. It's like,
Look,
okay.
Raya in
I'm,
the same boat.
yeah,
Okay, no kids. Listen.
we can leave. Ronnie can leave too.
I
Yes.
can
She got
too.
her baby though.
Yeah, I got
She got her.
look, she right here. This is what I'm playing with. If y'all see me,
Oh,
look, come here.
she is
Girl,
so
not
cute.
the handicap. here.
She
Girl,
is so cute.
girl,
She
she wanna play.
is.
Here.
Oh my
Girl,
god.
I'm trying to get her. She keep running back. Girl, I'm not playing with you. Whatever. I'm trying to show you to your aunties.
We want
So,
to see you, niece.
girl, girl, now she ran out the door. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. She ran out the door.
She want to play.
Yes.
And every time I come over here in her, because it's her room.
This her room? Oh
Yes.
yeah. She like mommy in my room.
Okay.
I want to play.
Here. Here you go. Hold on. I'm not trying to get her. Get the toy. Come on. She's so smart. Oh my goodness, y'all. Get the toy.
She's so
Get it.
cute.
Hi.
Okay, I got her. Oh, I got her. Okay. There she go.
Hi, baby. Hi.
Look, look at the
Hi,
camera.
cutie.
Wait. Her little paws and ears are so cute.
Thank you. Say
Oh my
hi.
gosh, she's so
Look at her little
cute.
bangs. She got the
I
bangs.
Oh,
love her little bangs.
Say hi to
that,
the
Oh,
butt.
she's so
Thank
cute.
you.
She giving you
Oh,
kisses.
yeah. That's
that,
my chinka butt. Okay. Oh,
Oh,
girl, she didn't hit her head.
she
Okay.
ready to play.
Girl,
She is
ugh.
so cute. What's her name?
Lulu.
Oh, she's so
Girl,
cute.
Lulu is so
she's named
cute.
after Louis Vuitton.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
Period.
Okay. Now my niece said, "Hey, baby cousin." Yes. Yo, we done made this a whole family reunion.
Everybody, y'all.
All the family. All the family. All
I
the
had to see my
family.
people. I had to see my people.
Yes.
Yes, it was only right. We like, oh my God. We like,
We
she
used to have
don't play.
so much fun, y'all.
Oh,
Like,
Park
We really
was
did.
okay.
Oh my
oh
God.
my God.
Wait,
I
Oh.
miss
I
it.
the plaid with the camis. That's crazy.
With
Yes.
the
Oh,
with the costume jewelry. Remember that?
I
Right, you
remember.
was big with the costume jewelry.
I
Like,
was. Remember
She
the bang? I
was.
had the bangles on. No, remember we used to go to no, but right. Remember we went to Rainbow. Remember we had the matching outfit.
We
We
did.
had the blue with the red. Where did the picture go? It was
that's
twin days.
funny.
It was twin days.
I remember
We
that.
did.
Yes.
That is so
It
funny.
was a little sweater. We got it from Rainbow.
Girl, we went before the first day of school, y'all. We literally went to Rainbow like, okay, we gotta come. We gotta be ready for high school. We gotta have the
Gotta
right
come
outfit.
heat. We gotta come heat. We went straight to Dodge.
Oh my.
That's in Rainbow. Girl, we got so cute.
Man,
Wait, not the Aeropostale
yeah.
polo.
Oh, you
Right,
had
the
that
double.
Aeropostale with the
Oh, we used
thing in it.
to flip it up too like
Like,
this.
pop the collar with the cameo top. Yo, we wore
Oh, if you
three.
had the cami,
Man,
you was that
we
girl.
had three shirts
You.
Oh, oh my God, I'm just
with the
thinking about
belt.
that.
Remember the
With
belt?
the belt.
Remember the belt?
The bell, the little socks over the
Yeah,
pants.
yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Crazy.
With the baby doll shoes,
With the
please.
baby doll shoes, and then you gotta have a little tote
With the
bag too.
tote bag. Okay.
Cute. With the baby doll
We was
shoes.
so cute.
No, my niece said give it a couple years, it'll be back in stock. Now I don't know if that stock gonna come back in.
We need
I
it
don't know.
back.
I don't know if the belt's gonna come
I
back
don't know.
in.
We was doing a lot. That was crazy.
We
With the
was,
gauchos.
yeah.
Remember the gauchos?
With the
Oh,
gaucho.
I remember
Yes.
the gauchos. Oh my.
We showed
But we
it.
was them girls, y'all. We was
Okay.
them girls then.
Because I went to that
Listen.
beauty supply. I had lime green, orange.
You did. You had all
You
the new
Yeah,
stuff.
had
I did. I sure did. Went right to that beauty supply. Said
a
I didn't. Hmm.
Oh,
It didn't even
period.
cost us nothing.
It did.
no.
I missed that. I missed that.
Man, that was over 15 years ago, y'all. We old.
That's making me cry. That's making me
Wait, no,
like.
Jessica said
Oh,
the spike earrings. Remember the hoop with the balls with the
oh,
spike?
Oh
Oh, that was
yes.
cute. That was cute. No,
That
Brianna,
was
remember
cute.
I mentioned the mohawk? Remember I used to wear the mohawk?
yes,
The
Oh,
yes.
braid,
I
the
remember. Yours
that
was
girl.
so
That
Yeah,
cute.
your mom
girl. I had
fire.
the braids up with the jazz water.
Not the jazz water. Oh my
Ronika, you
Remember jazz water ponytail?
jazz
I can't
water.
breathe. Stop. You was
Yeah, yes.
remember the jazz water for real. No, that was a vibe.
Jazz water was that girl.
Jazz water.
Come on
It
now. I
was.
had the jazz water cut up with
Oh,
the logo.
and you used to have a little bang on the side too. It used to be
The little
cute.
swoop. The little
Yes.
swoops, yeah.
Yep.
Jazz.
If you had the mohawk, you was that girl.
They
Okay.
For
better get
real.
into
Yeah.
it. They better
Some
know. Look.
Okay.
on it.
We
Literally.
was cute.
Wait, Jessica said this is no longer about Brie hair business. It's not.
Sorry,
Wait,
Jessica.
that
I'm sorry.
turned into a whole listen, a whole reunion at
Whole
this.
reunion.
Why we didn't have a reunion, y'all? That's what I don't understand.
Because
Like,
they was too scared with COVID, remember?
Oh
Our
yeah,
10 year was 2021. So
yeah.
so we've been out of school for 14 years.
that's crazy.
We really
Y'all
could have had
want
a
to have one?
picnic. We
We
should.
should.
Do y'all
That would be so
still
fun.
talk to people from Oak Park? I don't talk
I
to no,
do.
but y'all
You
do.
I
don't?
do.
I do.
I do here and there. Like I haven't talked to nobody like how we talking, but I be talking to everybody. I be under everybody pictures
Me
supporting.
too. Or
Okay.
in the DMs. Or in the
Yeah,
DMs.
or
Or
I be in the DMs like, girl, it's
Yeah,
cute.
like girl, you
yeah.
look fine like that. So we still
Yeah,
kind of like engage,
yeah,
but
Everybody.
not like I don't hang out with nobody.
yeah.
Okay.
The closest person is my kid though. I see her
Oh, you
all the
still
time.
talk
I do
to
her
my
lashes.
kids?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
like the
I love
only one I
my
like
kids.
see outside of like the shop.
How my kid doing?
She doing
Yeah.
good. I see her tomorrow. She got an
You
appointment, I think 1 o'clock.
know, I think I
Oh,
saw her at. Oh, I did see her at your grand opening.
Yep.
Wait,
Yep.
oh yeah.
how was that?
Girl, 4 years ago.
That's
Wow, that's
sweet.
good, girl.
Years
That's
Yes.
ago, y'all.
amazing. Yeah.
4 years ago.
Great.
I can't believe it, but shoot, this became a reunion.
At
We
this point.
that was
We
doing
need
a
to
lot
have
of.
a reunion, like
We really
for our
do.
childhood.
Mm,
Okay,
Somebody
mm,
that's
need to
because
put, we would have fun because I feel like everybody at Oak Park, we all had a
we
ball.
did.
Like we at the end of the day,
boy.
we
We
acted
had a
up
good ass
together.
time.
We
We
did.
had a good y'all. We had so much fun. It didn't
Wait,
make no sense.
our year did the fool at Oak Park.
We
Yes,
did.
Like,
We did.
cause why the heck did we have a brawl across the
in
street
front of
from the police
police
Oh
station.
yeah, we did. I forgot about that.
They didn't care.
And then the high schoolers, remember y'all, they didn't want us to come to the big kids school because what we was doing at OPA. They like, no, them
Oh,
kids bad. We don't want them to
There
come.
were
We was
full
like, no, we coming.
fights.
We did.
Oh,
girl,
Oh yeah. And Ronika used to love them onions,
I
girl.
sure do. I still
wait,
do.
You
wait, you
do?
still like onions?
She used to
Remember
dip them in
we used to share the
Italian
subs.
sauce.
Remember we used to share the subs.
Yeah.
And I
We
still
Right?
did
eat.
used
You
to
used to put
share.
extra onions
Yeah,
on the sub.
still
Oh my
do.
god.
Still do. Still do. That
I
did not
used to be
y'all.
scared like Ronika.
Y'all used to be like, put the onions on her side of her sub.
Yeah.
Y'all, I still eat onions to this day. You can ask the girls at
For
the shop.
real?
Yes.
Oh
I
my
love, I'm
god.
like
You
extra
loved it?
onion.
You
Yes.
used to get extra
Yeah.
banana peppers too.
You
I
That's
still
crazy.
did.
do. Still do.
No, that's wild.
That did not change, y'all.
Why get all
Oh,
about them subs? Them subs used to slap though.
they
Oh,
No,
with the
did. They
Italian
did.
dressing.
with the
Ooh.
Italian dressing.
Ooh.
Oh. We used to
What?
get it. I used to come early so before the line got long
Yeah.
so y'all could get
Yeah.
it. And we used to save each other seats at the
Yeah.
table. Like, no, she got to sit right here.
Okay, give us the money. Remember, we had to pay for it. So it's like, girl, okay, we gonna split this up today.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, girl, man. Oh my goodness,
Oh
I
my
miss
god.
school.
I miss. We never were in class because it was always somebody always put the fire alarm.
Remember that every time.
Terrible.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
if only we can go back.
I know.
That was a
It
time.
was.
I swear, I always tell people, I'm like, if you ain't go to Oak Park, I don't know where you went. That was just the place to
Yeah, you
be.
really did have fun
You
for
did.
real.
And I feel like it was really hard for you to not know who people were. So I'm like, how can you really be like lame? I just don't see people that be.
Nobody was
God,
really lame. Yeah.
I
no.
mean, some
Cause
people was
everybody,
lame, but like we knew the lames too.
yeah,
Yeah, but everybody was cool though. Like we all
Yeah.
talked to the lames.
Yeah.
No, I feel like everybody was like, because we all had
We
different classes with each
Yeah.
did.
other, so
Yeah.
everybody knew. We all grew up with each other. Everybody
Yeah.
knew everybody, and everybody knew everybody business.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Because it's like if it was like the fall semester, you may was like around this person that much, like because y'all was together.
Yeah.
Then the next semester, it was like different people. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
Yes.
never had like a clique though.
Nope.
We
We
just all we
did.
never we wasn't in no cliques.
Nah.
We
Yeah.
just was like cool with all the cliques. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody. I remember I used to say hi to everybody, like, "Hey, girl."
Yeah.
Everybody was my friend, like,
Yeah.
"Hey, girl."
I still feel that
Everybody.
way to this day. I'm like, that's my friend.
Okay.
I do
That's how
too.
she
I
is.
be cool with everybody.
Me too.
Like, unless they like give me bad vibes, but it's not a lot of girls that do that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I feel like.
Why the heck, y'all? Guess who popped up on my Facebook feed? Y'all remember
Oh,
Anna? Do y'all remember Anna? I don't want to say the
she
S
wear
word.
glasses,
Yeah,
dark skin.
yeah.
She used to wear her real hair.
Like up there, it used to be like,
Oh,
I remember. Just her picture just came to my brain. I remember.
I think she was in
Special
the
needs.
L class.
She was.
Remember
She was.
Karan? Remember somebody gave Karan my number?
Oh
I forgot all about
yeah.
Quran.
Karan used to love
He
Ronika.
used to
He
love me.
did. Wait.
Somebody gave that boy my number. He used to call me. Remember my voicemail said Glamour Girl? And he
Yeah.
said, hey, Glamour Girl.
I'm hollering.
Y'all, they was,
Um,
y'all, somebody leaked my telephone number to this boy named Karan. Y'all, he had a little
sorry, that's
hand
not
like
funny.
this. He used to have a whistle, y'all. They think this shit
What was
funny.
he doing with
He,
that? Like, why did you have that?
no, he used to like literally blow the whistle.
I
Remember,
remember
He
y'all?
thought he was a security guard.
he did think he
Yeah.
was a security guard. Like, no lie.
He did. And somebody gave him my number and he used to call. I think it was over the summer. And then the
I bet you
following
Belle probably did that. Like somebody, one of
they
them
did
did that.
absolutely.
Cause that was
Because they
pet.
used to say, hey Glamour Girl. I'm like, why is he calling me Glamour Girl? I made that voicemail, like not the voicemail, but remember you could leave the voicemails.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, this is Glamour Girl. I said, oh, I'm embarrassed. Let me delete that. Let me delete.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I'm hollering.
Man.
Ronika, you remember that one time I
Wait, now
got so
I'm
He
trying to tell.
was. Jessica remember him. Jessica know him.
Jessica, remember everybody knew Karan.
If you ain't no Karan, I don't know where you was
I
at.
don't know which one.
He was cool with everybody too.
He was. He used to be
Literally.
like, Rennie. Oh my gosh.
I'm hollering.
Wait, Mariah, what was you about to say?
Forgot now. We just used to be bad. We used to be doing stuff.
Literally just doing stuff. Oh
I
my god.
was so
Right,
mad.
Nika, remember that one boy when we were in 10th grade and it was the summer before? No, I think it was the 9th grade. We were about to go to 10th grade. And I told you I had a crush on the boy and you wrote him on my on Facebook.
No, no.
Right,
What?
Nika was my wingman in high school.
Wait, what?
Who was that? Girl, I don't even remember.
And then I
You know what
remember
I'm
me and
saying?
Ronika used to date friends. Remember we used to date friends?
Which one?
You don't remember.
You got
Rhonda had put us on we was young. I ain't gonna say their name. The two boys from Persian. You remember Ronika? Now come on.
I do.
This was the furthest memory. This was like 9th grade. And Rhonda was like, I'm gonna put y'all on some older guys. They gonna do good in college.
Oh.
You don't
No,
remember?
no, I do.
We only talked to them for like a little bit.
Damn. Okay, I guess I'll talk to you outside of the line.
You don't remember. But Ronika always was, I knew you was gonna be a wife because she was always like, always had a boyfriend.
Always.
Always had a long
Always.
term boyfriend.
Remember.
Baby, and
Always.
they'll be together for years.
Always.
She didn't date around like that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I never did.
No.
I never dated
You
around.
did.
Ever.
Okay.
Never.
Always a wife.
No, listen,
Literally.
I always thought of
Been
myself
a
too
wife.
highly. I was like,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I would entertain, entertain, but I'm like, this guy ain't gonna be
Yeah,
serious. No.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was never
And you
for long.
have a boyfriend like the in like 2 years out of high
I
school.
did.
In
And he did
high
not
school.
go there.
Right.
He was
He didn't go
the
Went
tall
there.
one. The
He was
tall
light
one.
skinned.
I,
I
I
Yep.
remember
remember.
that.
I
It
think
went from like 11th grade until
his
after
name
high
started with a
school.
D.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I
Not
remember.
nothing with your outside boyfriend.
Ronnie
Let's
kept
just say his
boy.
name
She
start
kept
with
a
a D.
man.
I remember.
She kept a good boy. And they will go a long time. I said, "That's my girl." She stayed in a good relationship. I
Look,
was so proud of her.
I don't know about that one, but
Yeah.
crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, I remember you
And
say it was a little nerd.
His sisters might see this, but shoot, they know.
mm-mm.
Y'all
His mama too.
know y'all brother.
His mama too. That's my
All
girl. His mama my girl. To this day.
So y'all still cool, but your brother crazy.
okay.
I didn't know that then. I was only 16.
Yeah. High, high
only
school is
16.
you're only 16. Like who knew anything?
Who
Like your
Teenagers.
frontal lobe doesn't even develop till you 25.
Yes.
and
Okay, last thing. Y'all, now it's almost 9 o'clock. Brianna, we ain't even
Okay,
get.
I'm about to get off because I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt y'all thinking. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say hello to
One
y'all.
last thing. Remember we was butterflies for
For
a
the
play?
pep rally, or was it a play?
No, it was a play. Another play. It was the drama. It was the drama class. Or what's that?
It
Maybe that was
wasn't.
Shay. Maybe that was Shay. That probably was Shay.
I
Was
remember
Shay
you
Era?
and Shayera. I
Oh,
think
maybe
wearing
it was
them
me and Shay
butterfly
Era.
wings
oh,
and
I
We was
shoes.
butterflies. Yep. We was butterflies. Never mind. We had to get credit. Credit was due.
Yeah,
I was a
y'all
butterfly.
are funny.
I was a
And
butterfly.
then it always was a fight. Like every time we had any event, it always had to get canceled.
always
We couldn't do nothing.
Which is bad.
just bad for no reason.
Yeah, like why we could never just, and we would think it was so fun.
Yes, we didn't
No.
care.
We did.
Y'all, we did not care. It was just like, whatever.
And
Yeah,
the police station was right across the street. That's my whole thing. We was
I
still
know.
doing all type of stuff.
Nobody cared.
We didn't pay attention to them.
Mm-mm.
We were like, you know what?
We're living
We're
life.
from Detroit. We were actually from the
We
other side of 8 Mile, but
afraid.
We
we
weren't even supposed
don't
to
care.
go there. We weren't even supposed to go there.
We were.
Wait,
We supposed to be in
Yeah.
DPS
yes.
school.
Wait, that's the problem. All the Detroit kids came to Oak Park and turned it out.
Yeah.
Everybody thought we was going to a better school. We
Don't
was just there
they
all together.
there all everybody was in there. Like what?
Yes. Man, that was the days.
Who actually lived in Oak Park? It was
A
only a
few
few kids that actually
people.
like lived there.
Yeah. A few of them, but it wasn't
Yeah,
everybody.
Okay.
yeah.
I know we was, and we was in Detroit.
Right back on it.
Right back Detroit, literally.
And well, thank you for joining us. Look.
Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I gotta
Yes.
go.
Love
Thank you for
you.
letting me join your live. I'm so proud of you, ladies.
Thank
This
heart
just made my
too.
last episode even more special.
Yes. I
Is this the
did.
last episode of the season?
Yes, I'm coming back in fall. So I'm like, this made it so special.
Yeah, I can't wait
Yes.
to watch. I'm so proud of you. I gotta go rewatch the other episodes, but I'm proud of both of y'all.
Thank
Like,
you.
y'all are
I'm proud of you
literally standing
too.
out and doing y'all big one.
You.
And you know, I can't wait to. I know y'all gonna be doing a part of some events this summer, so
We will. I'm gonna send it to you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm gonna get on that
Okay,
plane.
girl,
See
please.
y'all.
Hey,
No, but really, we can hang out in
Okay,
Michigan or in Miami. Call me for
I'm
real,
gonna call you
Ronika.
for real.
and can
I'm
I'm gonna
serious.
call you for real.
y'all add me in too? Because I want to
Yes.
come.
Yeah, well, let's
Let me
do
start a
a
group
group chat.
chat.
Yes.
Let's do a group chat.
I'm
Okay,
with that.
I'm for real.
I'm
Okay,
ready.
I'm ready.
me too.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay,
Congratulations again, Ronnie, on your
thank
first
you.
season.
Thank you.
See y'all.
See
See
you.
ya. Lulu, please. Girl, that's so funny. Girl, not it's 9 o'clock.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. We didn't turn this into a reunion. That's
We
crazy. I
really
was so
did.
happy to see it
Yes.
right though. It's been literally since the summer after high
So,
school is when I left.
so 2011.
Yeah, that summer.
Wow.
And I had that purple Stratus. coming to pick her up. That's crazy.
Oh my goodness. That was needed. Everything happened for a reason.
Yes.
That was needed.
Oh my God.
Us to reunite. I
Yes.
know they probably watching this like, what the heck? It's entertaining. Sorry, y'all. We was just reminiscing with Mariah. Okay,
Okay.
look, we might as well conclude this because now it's true. It's 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. So let's cut back. Okay, so what advice would you give someone just starting their journey as a hairstylist, as a beauty professional?
Oh, okay, so I wrote down a couple little key points so I wouldn't miss
Okay.
anything. So first, make sure all of your plans align with God and keep God first
Mm-hmm.
always. Pay attention to your finances in the back end of your business. A brand is just as important as it is on the back end as it
Mm-hmm.
is on the front end and social media. You do not want to be making all this money and spending it and not investing and having a plan because listen,
Mm-hmm.
retirement is everything, okay?
Absolutely. Yes.
Always be purpose driven. Believe in yourself. We all have intrusive thoughts, but don't give up. As beauty professionals, it could take some years to build your clientele, but you got to keep going because if you keep stopping and starting all over, you only hold yourself
Mm-hmm.
back. Hire a mentor or a coach to help you along the way. Take classes, keep up with today's trends and techniques, and practice. Practice makes perfect. Last but not least, your mindset is everything. So if you think and believe you can't do it, that's exactly what your reality is going to be.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Thank you.
That was good. Look, I'm like, that was good. I like
Just a
that.
couple that helped me along the way. You know that nobody told me because I had to get it out the mud. Like when
Mm-hmm.
I got out of cosmetology school did what it needed to do. But when you actually get out here in the real world is different.
Yeah.
And this world will eat you up and swallow you whole.
Yes.
Okay, you absolutely need some good advice. You know
Yes.
that you can kind of move and maneuver off of.
Yeah, I mean, I also feel like that's a part of it. I know I had one, and that's my hairstylist. You know, she was the first person to give me the opportunity to work inside of her salon to
Oh,
rent the suite. So
mm-hmm.
that's where that all stemmed from. And it's like I learned so much about IRAs, and I learned so much about you need a business account. She taught me separate the business from personal. If I did not have her, I'm like, wow, I don't even know what I would have done.
And I'm always so transparent about this because I be wanting like hairstylists to not make the same mistake I did. When I first started doing hair, I was making so much money. I was not investing.
No.
I was shopping, taking trips. I was doing all type of stuff but what I needed to do. And at 30 years old is when I literally hired a team. You need a financial advisor, an
Yeah.
accountant, somebody that's going to do your bookkeeping for you. You need somebody that's going to make sure everything on the back end is important. You need to be making sure you putting up money for
Yeah.
retirement, investing your money, all of that, because you don't want to be standing on your feet or just in the beauty industry for years and not have a plan.
Mhm.
Because as you get old and
Yeah.
you got to have a plan.
Yeah.
And nobody had told me, like, I didn't know about any of that. At 30 years old is literally when I was like, okay, you didn't make all this money over the years and you blew it.
Yep.
Sit down somewhere
Sit
and get
down.
in order.
Because I also feel like in that moment we're like, oh, I'm just gonna make it tomorrow. I'll make 500 tomorrow, so whatever. But it comes to a time where it's like, no, you need to think about your future.
You need
It's so crazy. I
to.
just hired a financial advisor after being in the industry for this long. I feel like I always had great money management. I was never like too crazy about it, but now I'm like, okay, let
Yeah,
me like hire someone to really tell me what exactly my numbers is. You
I'm
know,
telling you.
that's important.
Yeah, that's important. And just learning how to, like you say, look at your numbers, look
Yeah.
at how you do it, making sure you always in a positive, not the negative, living below your means,
Yeah.
okay?
It's
Like
important to do that every now and then.
every now and then you can still live a nice, luxurious, comfortable life, but you never want to be having all your money coming out. You don't never want to be dishing out more money than you
Yeah.
bringing in. And I feel like it's so easy for beauty professionals because we making the money so fast.
Yeah.
So you be like, I'm gonna just spend this to make it back. I'm gonna spend. No,
No.
save
Save it.
your money, and pay attention to your finances. Okay.
Y'all listen to her. She'll never tell you nothing wrong. So,
And
okay, so final question. What's next? What can we see from Style by Bree? Okay.
so what's next for me is I'm moving in my purpose now, which is mentorship, education, inspire women, and getting in the community. I want to get more hands on in the community. I want to get more hands on with these young girls. I feel like our youth needs us real bad right
Yeah,
now. Like our youth need us, and I feel like it's time for us to step up. So that's kind of what I want to do more so of just mentoring, education, inspiring, getting in the community, and just moving in my
yeah,
purpose.
that's right.
Yes. Yep.
So moving forward. So as far as like your business structure, do you see yourself being a salon owner? Was that ever one of your goals, or is it just like, no, I'm okay? You know, because it's not everyone's goal. You know,
So
yeah,
cosmetology school, I was like, okay, I wouldn't mind being a salon owner. I would more so want to be a salon suite business owner. That
yeah,
way the renters can come in and do what they do and leave, and I'm not necessarily having to overlook everybody and
hmm,
manage people. Like I never wanted to
yeah,
manage people. I don't want to work with people that closely.
yeah.
Like I don't.
That's the
So
best structure.
yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
no salon ownership for me.
no. And I also feel like that's kind of like dying out. Like me and my friend Adriana, she in here. I don't know why she putting a little pride in her. But we were talking about that actually earlier today and how the whole commission style kind of is like dying out a lot in our industry. And it's moving more towards so suite rentals.
hmm
Which is I don't really see that going anywhere anytime soon, to be honest
I
with you.
I see that's the next wave for beauty professionals, but I do feel like all the new and up and coming beauty professionals should absolutely start out in a salon.
Yeah.
Should absolutely.
To certain, yeah.
Like you need that structure. I feel like a lot of
Hmm.
beauty professionals or hairstylists they just jumping out into getting a salon suite, but if you doing that, you don't know how to. First off, you don't even have work ethic
Yeah.
you don't have no type of structure. You really just doing whatever you want to do, and that's not how you run a business. But if
Yeah.
you start off actual salon and you see hairstylists doing what you need to be doing at some point or another, you're gonna take heed to that and start following suit.
Yeah.
So I feel like salons still need to be around for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, for me, I never went that route, but I feel like it was kind of that route without the commission aspect to it. And that's because I was in a smaller place, if that makes
Okay.
sense. It wasn't
Yeah.
like a 20 unit salon suite, so it was more intimate. And I feel like I
Mm,
was able to do both at the same time. I was able to kind of like build that work ethic.
yeah.
However, I was building that, I was paying my suite rental, but it was on a smaller scale. So I was able to come to the owner and say, hey, how do you do XYZ?
That part.
Versus these chains where it's like no one for you to really
Yep.
go to. What she said, it has died so much over the past years, especially after COVID. No one wants to work for a salon. They want to work for themselves. I definitely agree that people should start a salon, but people don't wait, don't want to do that anymore. They usually work under one person or they jump into it themselves, which is true. They
Yeah.
do. But I feel like the benefit for that because it worked for me is a smaller setting. You have
Mm-hmm.
more access to someone. And I also feel like before we log off, because it's almost 9 o'clock, but I feel like it's just what I'm trying to say. How can I get the words in? I mean, put the words together. I feel like it just works. What am I trying to say? Guys, I just drew a blank. I swear I just drew a blank. What am I trying to say? Like, dang, Brie, I just drew a damn blank. I had it, and I'm like, and I looked at the time, and I'm like, dang, it's almost 9 o'clock. It'll come back to me. But anywho, what you say? I agree. I feel like people would rather be a boss. Yeah, because I mean, it
Oh,
kind of just make it sound better. Oh, I'm
yeah.
a boss, or I do this.
But in all actuality, if your duck's not in a row, you really not a
No,
boss. Not at all.
you're not. You're not. You're not though. To be honest, you're not. I mean, I don't know. Damn, I'm so mad that I could not think about what the heck I
I
was
know.
gonna
I
say.
say
Oh my god, it was about salon suite rental. Oh my goodness, I'm so mad. Eventually it'll come back to me. I don't know. I'll have to just text it to you.
Yeah.
Or simply, I worked at a salon, oh yeah, for 7 years. And prior to that salon, I worked at different ones for 2 years. You definitely need the experience. You build yourself up more. Yeah, you do.
Read.
You do.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That's important. Overall, it's important. I mean, social media definitely plays a part. Oh, I want to have my own suite. I want to decorate. I want to do this and some that. But you also just have to put that work in.
You have to,
I mean,
cause it's deep. It's deeper than all that. You know.
yeah, but you also have to be willing to accept that
Yeah.
advice.
Yeah.
Because some people don't, oh, I got it. I don't, oh no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's important
I
too.
agree.
I've been through this already. So I'm trying to tell you for the next person, like, hey, don't do this, because I wish I knew that.
Yeah.
You know?
You
Many
gotta
people,
be teachable. You always gotta be a
yeah,
student. That's a fact.
you do. Many people see what everyone else is doing and want to jump on the bandwagon, but no, oh yeah, entrepreneurship isn't for everyone. The work ethic has to be there. Yeah, it does. It does. That's just what it is. And unfortunately, I see a lot of business owners, and I'm like, the work ethic is just not there anymore. When you really want
Okay.
something, oh, I knew I was going to say. I knew I was going to jump in. Okay, so when it comes to salon suite rentals, I feel like it is a difference when you're renting a suite from someone that actually built their business from the ground up versus someone that saw that opportunity and said, "Hey, I have the money.
Yeah.
Let me turn this
Okay.
5,000 square feet building into 20 suites, and that's it."
It,
It's a difference. And I feel like it's a difference because I'm one of those people. I'm one of the ones that started from the ground up, and I knew what it took for me to eventually own my own salon and
yeah.
to eventually rent out suites. So I feel like it's just a difference. I feel like my friends, the ones who rent from me, they see
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like you got it all in one. I've been through it before. You could come to me. They do. Hey, like I mentioned earlier with
Hmm.
Jessica. She's like, girl, I want to do something. I'm like, don't do the show. Okay, I'm going to listen to you.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's just that community that you build. It's
Yes.
more so like a family
Yeah.
at the shop. I never say my shop, because it's
It's
not. It's all of our
hard.
shop.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a difference.
Yeah.
So that's my advice as well. If you're looking for a suite, I wouldn't rent from a 20 unit right
Oh.
away because it's no one for you to really go to be
Mm-mm.
honest. Yeah, what she said. I completely agree. It took me years before I felt comfortable enough to run my own space. I had to build up my
Yeah.
clientele, my price, everything. She did.
Because everything is on you at that point. You know.
Yeah, it
Literally.
is. And it's not easy. It's not easy,
Oh.
but we make it look easy.
And it's still not easy to this day. Okay. I don't
No.
care how long we've been in the industry, it's still not easy. You just learn how to manage and move forward with everything.
Yeah. Because everything is changing, like we said in the beginning of the live. Things are evolving, things are changing, and we have to adapt with that. Like
Yeah.
we were saying, we want to take breaks from social media completely, but unfortunately we just can't.
Yep.
We can do it from personal, like how you're doing right now,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just not even a thing. You right now, look, right now, we just can't because unfortunately we can fall behind.
Yes. And I feel like you can go off social media as a business owner for like 3 weeks. And granted, if you had, like, I took a fast from social media in the beginning of March for like 2 weeks. And granted, I was still getting booked, but like, if you don't have that momentum,
Yep.
it's no getting back. It's no taking a break. Like,
No.
you really own it, you know?
Yeah, you have to because it's just so many different people that's offering this service. And one thing that my financial advisor told me was she like, Ronika, you have to get out of survival mode. Why are you still in survival mode if you've been full time since 2019? I said, well, I don't know. She was like,
I'm
it's no way
still,
we are. She was like, it's no way you're still in survival mode in this point in time in your career. And I'm like, wow,
girl, it's hard.
it's
I'm still
hard.
rival
Yeah,
mode.
we
Like,
are. We are. We
that's
are.
crazy.
We are. And I never thought about that until she told me last week. And I'm like, I am. I'm literally working in survival mode, like as if I can't sit back, but I can't sit back because it's the fear of the unknown. You know,
It, but I do feel like we can absolutely sit back. Like
you can.
sometimes when I take time off, and I just chill and I don't do anything, it feels so good because I never have time to just sit down and do nothing. But at the end of the day, I be in my head like, well, what if this happened? What if that happened? What
Yep.
if? And Bree, you already set. Why is you thinking about that? You didn't already put this stuff into play before you even sat down. Like,
Yeah.
but in my mind,
It's
them
our
thoughts.
mind. What you say? You said it. Your mind said it. So we have to get out of survival mode mentally.
Man,
It's hard.
right? Used to it. It's hard to come out. I'm trying to tell you.
It is, but it's also comforting because at least I know I'm not alone. You
Same.
know, it's like I'm not the only one that's thinking like, dang, I really want to take a break, but I can't. But really, I
Really,
can.
you can.
But it's kind of like what's meant for us is for us.
Yeah.
It's going to continue to prosper no matter what. We decide to take a break or we don't. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
taking a break starting tomorrow.
I
Because,
say breaks are absolutely necessary, though.
yeah.
Breaks, when I say are absolutely necessary,
Yeah.
it's necessary. I'm in grind mode right now, but when I took
That's
my
okay.
2 week, when I took my 2 week break from social media, when I say I did not get on social media for anything, no TikTok, no Instagram, no nothing, I was like, wow, the world is beautiful.
Yep. Okay. Look, you look at the world in a different lens and you're like,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah,
that's going to be me. Because now I feel like this is the final episode. I don't have nothing else to really promote. I came out with my facial serums, but that's just where it's going to be. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
So now I'm like, I don't have nothing else to promote. I'm done for
yeah,
now. I
yeah.
need that mental break. Plus, still being in school. So
Yes.
it's like, that's not going to stop. But if I can stop two major things, not even two, but like one major thing, really
Mm-hmm.
multiple, social
Mm-hmm.
media comes so much other things. Now
Yes.
I can take like a 2 week break. So I'm taking 2 week breaks
Yeah.
right May 1st.
And it does something to your mental. Like
Yeah.
when I tell you my mental was so clear, I was like, yo, I'm thinking, not that I don't think clear, but when I was off of social media, I was like, I love this feeling.
Yeah.
Like I love the feeling of, because even though technically technically we are, like when you get up and you pray or do your morning routine, the next thing is social media. Let me get up and start promoting it. Like work.
Girl.
That's grinding. So to get up and have a slow morning and not even think about social media, but still have them clients booking and coming in is an
Okay.
amazing feeling. Literally,
Look, my work phone gonna still stay on,
it's
honey.
still
This ain't gonna never go
okay,
off. This ain't gonna never go off, but I'm going off of social media for 2 weeks. I have to.
but
I have to clear my mind.
it's still coming in though. Like you still taking care of business on the back end. It's not like if we get off of social media, the business stop. No, the
No.
business is still booming. That's
Yeah.
what you got to understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, take you a break. You deserve.
Yes. Yeah. What you say? Cause it feels wrong when you can't. Yeah, it does. But I mean, we have to do what's necessary at the end of the day for our mental.
Yeah,
You only get one life. Do what you want to do, but also do it with
yeah,
grace. And that's also what my pastor preached about on Sunday. Rest.
right.
You need to rest. And when I tell you, I made a post about this. That was confirmation for me. I literally been telling my friends and telling Marcel last week, like, I cannot wait till this week. I finished my final today. It's our final episode. And I was
Yeah,
like, now I can rest. And for him to preach about that
yeah,
was just like confirmation that I'm where I'm supposed to
yeah,
be in life and I'm doing what I need to do. So
yeah.
now I'm like, I'm resting.
Yeah.
That's it.
Good for you. I love it.
Thank you,
I
girl.
love it.
Thank
Good.
you. Well, thank you so much, girl, for this 2 hours almost. Well, have been 2 hours, haven't
We started at 7:30.
it? 8:30, not. Oh, an hour
An
and a
hour and
half.
a half.
So this one topped last time because last time it was like a little over an hour. I'm like, this is the longest episode. No, this one is the longest episode.
We had to go out with
we
a bang, okay?
did. We did. We all need it because we can get burnt out. Yes. And I feel burnt out. So
Real, real
I'm still
fast.
gonna work, but I feel burnt out mentally. And now I have to do what I need to do for
Yeah,
myself. Let it
yeah,
out. For now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sit back.
Well, thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. This was amazing. And
Yes.
I love the surprise guest,
Yeah.
Mariah, our trio from high school. Well, listen, so our connection's not going to stop
No,
tonight. We're going to
no.
start that group chat. us three, and then keep it going. So any events that you know of, let me know. Any events that I see, I will let you know. So we can start attending events together
Yeah, I like
and
that.
start working together. Because it's like, why not?
Yep.
And my ladies in the comments too, y'all too. I will send
Yeah.
any events that I see in the city coming up. Well, not in 2 weeks because I wouldn't know. So y'all got to send them to me. After the 14th, then I'll send y'all some. But I won't know what's going on. But yeah.
And shout out to the ladies in the comments
Yes,
because
because
they
y'all, the engagement is there.
love it.
The engagement is there. Thank y'all so much, especially those who have been here since an hour and a half ago. So while we up there reminiscing and chit chat, especially Jessica, I think Sierra been on here
Oh
too
my
this whole
gosh.
time. Well, once again, thank you. I'm not gonna hold you up any longer. Love you, girl.
Love you too.
Yes, and we're gonna keep in touch.
Yes.
All
Good
right.
night.
Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. Bye.
See you.